Alrighty, kiddos, we're on to day 5 already. It's flying by this week. So, this paper is again really easy. It's with measurement. Remember, yesterday we took a look at the ruler, we saw centimeters and inches. We talked about the starting point and always checking. That's always your number one. Check to see where the ruler's measurement actually starts. Sometimes it's right here at the edge, okay? But like we saw on my pink ruler here, sometimes it comes in just a smidge. Find that long line that's your starting point, okay? Always look for that first. And then you would match up whatever you're measuring with the starting line, okay? Well, with today's measurement paper, you are actually going to need like a colored pencil. And if you want to go rainbow, you can do all different colors. That's fine with me. Um, just pick a color, whatever you want to do. And all you're doing is you are going to color the ruler to the correct inch. So today we're using inches. Yesterday we worked with centimeters. And remember, on your body, a centimeter is about the width of your pinky, and an inch, if you bend your pointer finger, is from knuckle to knuckle. Okay, and we can see pinky, centimeter, inch, knuckle to knuckle. Okay, an inch is bigger than a centimeter. Okay, so when you need to use those little helpful hints, that'll help you. Okay, so looking at my ruler here, this first one in the doggy house over here, it says that I have to make a 7-inch line or color into 7 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my colored pencil, and I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's my 7 inches. I am simply going to color until I get to that 7 long line, okay? On a ruler or any kind of measuring tool, you will see the number and there will be a long line. That's telling you that is the number, okay, like the whole number. Now the lines in between are your fractions that we talked about earlier this week, okay? If I were to look at this ruler right here, I can see that there's down here at the beginning 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is where that main number is. So everybody just kind of take a peek so that we can kind of review fractions and take a look at how they are on a ruler, and that we can actually use fractions on a ruler too. So look at your paper. Look at your first ruler. Find the number 1. That's the first thing I want you to do, is find the number 1. Okay? Now, if you look at that number 1, before we even get to the number 1, do you see those little lines that kind of come across? Okay. Now go to the 0 marker. That's the very beginning of your ruler. So that would be this dark black line that's at the very, very beginning, okay? That's your 0. When we count over to that first tiny little line, that's 1. Then we go to a line that's kind of in the middle, isn't it? It's kind of like halfway. That's number 2. Then we have another little line, number 3. And then we get to the number 1, which is a long line, 4. That means that they are breaking these pieces into fourths, okay? The itty bitty little line that we saw first is 1/4. Halfway through is 2/4, because 2 is half of 4. Then that itty bitty little line after that is 3/4. And then the long line is 4/4, because that's one whole. So that's taking your fractions and putting them into your measurements too. Okay, you don't have to do all that, but I wanted you to understand that too, because it's very, very important. So all you're going to do is look in the doggy house. It says 7 inches. You're going to color all the way over to the number 7. Okay, that will show 7 inches. Then you hop down here to the next doggy door. 2 inches. Well, you're going to start at your 0 marker, color over until you get to your number 2. Bada boom. You're all done, okay? You're going to try the other doggy doors all by yourself. Color over until you see that number. All the way to the number is key, because like I said, this first one was 7. We went all the way over to the 7, that long line. Color all the way over to there. Second one was 2. We went all the way to the number 2. Make sure you do that, okay? And then day 5 is all done. All right, good luck.